tired of working virtual schooling over here. Hey guys, good morning, good afternoon, and welcome to the vlog. So we're gonna do another week in the life vlog. Look at Penguin. He's over it. This has become his new favorite little cuddle spot about midway through the day. He just comes in here and he slumps over. So the kids are doing virtual school this week. We are back to the virtual lifestyle. Dan and I are both virtual. Dan's never come off virtual. He's just been virtual this whole time. But I am back to the virtual lifestyle. Sorry, I can't figure out how to hold my phone. I've just started vlogging with my phone because I figured it's always with me and it's easy to grab and it's easy to start vlogging. So while we're doing these week in the life vlogs, I've just been doing that. Seems to work okay. And yeah, Penguin is basically how I feel about things right now. So yeah, we're just hanging out at home. I don't think she has COVID, but Isabella doesn't feel like great. So she's going to do her clarinet lessons virtually tonight. And she's just chilling. She does have friends that she went to a birthday party and they don't have COVID, but they like have a cold. And so I think she got the cold. That's not COVID. Anyhow, so we're just going to have her do her clarinet lessons virtually. And I just got some meetings and things today that I'm going to finish up. So come along with us on our back to virtual week in the life. I'm at my dermatology recheck. I had an area removed about 3 months ago, so we're just checking to see how it's healing. So I'm back home and I thought I would do a little bit of a fill-in. I think I shared a bit when I was in the office, but I might have filmed it only for Instagram stories. But anyhow, I just went to my dermatology recheck. I had to go back in after 3 months. So I had this spot removed. Well, the spot's gone and this is just the scar that's left. I had to have like a little, it was probably about the end of my finger, but then they ended up having to cut like 2 inches. I had that taken off a bit of skin cancer. It was like the best kind you can get if you're going to get skin cancer. I had that taken off in October, so I had to go back for 3 months for them to check it. Then I'll have to go back in 6 months for them to recheck it. So that all went well. It's doing what it's supposed to, which is great. And then hopefully, she just said if I start putting lotion more on the scar, it may not scar up so much. So that'll be good. So hopefully like 6 months from now, you won't even hardly be able to see it. I'm used to having something there though, so it doesn't even really bother me all that much. It is what it is, because I was used to having something there before anyways. This is just slightly longer. But I had 2 dresses that were lost from Amazon. I'm starting to get dresses for like spring break and stuff like that. I love this print. It's so pretty. I don't think it's going to show up really well on camera right now because it's kind of dark in here. But I got this fun stripe one, just as something fun and bright. And then I got this like kind of splotchy floral blue for something fun and blue. So I'm going to try those on this weekend probably, but I've also been getting like some fun, let's see if you can see, tanks. I just figured I'd show you. Since I'm sitting here, I found a really great brand called Daily Ritual. And I love wearing like these basic tanks underneath my cardigans and like in the summer weight kimonos. And I'm definitely going to be stocking up on lots of colors in the Daily Ritual tanks because they are perfect. They're lightweight and they seem like they're going to hold up really well. So I'm going to go get dinner started. Isabella is doing virtual clarinet lessons tonight. And I think we're doing pork carnitas for dinner. So I'm going to go get that started. And yeah, this is just our virtual week at home. What can you do? Happy work from home Wednesday. I'm here at my office getting things done. Natalie is done with her school, as you can see over here. And Penguin is hanging out on my couch with her. And I am just finishing up a couple things on my computers. I have stuff going literally on both computers, laptop and my regular desktop. And I'm going to finish up some things here. Then I'm going to kind of wrap it up for the day. So I did go into work for just a little bit in the middle of the day today. We had to do some video stuff, so I had to go over there in the middle of the day. The kids were still doing their school at that point, so that worked fine. And then I came back here to get some emails and things done, and then we will be doing our regular evening stuff. She's got dance and stuff tonight. So, are you playing Splatoon?
Yep.
Yes. So this is hashtag work from home life. She's done with school now, so she's come in to hang out with me. So I guess at least I'm in demand. So I dropped off Natalie at dance, and I'm gonna put dinner in the oven, and this is one of the kids' favorites. Probably just make some veggies for a side, but they like these chicken breast tenders, and they're just like lightly breaded. And then we have a mix of those because I think that they were out of the kind that we normally get, so we had to just get those as a substitution. And then they like these crispy crowns as a side with those. So I'm gonna make this real quick and then go pick up Natalie from our dance studio, and then we will have dinner. We'll just put this on warm until I get back. Penguin is my dinner assistant. He's like sitting down here on his little rug that we call penguin parking while I make dinner. Also, before I go get Natalie, I want to share these shoes. I don't think I've shared them in the vlog yet. I did do a little video on Instagram showing these, but these are the Disney times Alto collection from Alto Shoes. And you can see that there's a Cinderella print all over these. And these are called glass sneakers. I got them off of Amazon for my upcoming Disney trip. I absolutely love these. They have the crystals all over them. They are so pretty. Look at that. They're amazing. So they've got the crystals all over those. There's a crown here on the tongue. There's when the clock strikes midnight, or the clock strikes 12 on the insides, and even rhinestones in the back. They're super duper pretty. One says timeless, and then the other one has like a shoelace holder that says classic. And I'm planning on wearing these on my upcoming trip. I think the white's already sold out on Amazon. If I can find a link, I'll put it down below. But they sold out super duper quickly. I just happened to just like snag them at the right time. They may still have a color that's called Bone, which is like a khaki color with the exact same print, but I just absolutely love these. These are gonna be perfect for my Disney trip. So I'm starting to get things together for that too. Happy Thursday. I'm at Walgreens right now. I'm gonna go see if I can find a rapid COVID test. Obviously I'm fine, but Isabella is not feeling well. So we thought, out of an abundance of caution, as the schools say, I want to try to find a rapid COVID test to have her take before she goes back to school, theoretically next week, if they even go back. But they're supposed to go back Monday. But she's had a temperature, and now she's all like nasally, and she has had friends that she's been around that have had colds but have tested negative for COVID. But just in case, because it obviously ripped through our school system, I thought I'm gonna go see if I can find her an at-home COVID test. So that's what I'm doing right now. Happy Thursday. Honestly, parenting in this era is so weird. Add this to the list of things I never had thought I have to do as a parent. So they're out. They don't have them. They said they haven't had them for months. So I've heard that it's really, really hard to get them here. So it's going to be interesting if we really get to a point that we have to have it. For dinner, we are having this pizza that Natalie picked out when we were at Target. So that is in the oven. She had dance. She had hip hop tonight, so I just went and dropped her off and picked her up real quick. So we're going to do something quick because it is already about 6 o'clock. So toss this in the oven. Luckily, Isabella seems to be feeling better, so hopefully she'll be lots better tomorrow because I never did find COVID test. And yeah, that is what's going on right now. Hey guys, happy Saturday. We are going to finish off our Week in the Life vlog with a bit of our weekend. And we have to go run errands, so I thought I'd take you along for that. We're going to go to Target and probably Trader Joe's, maybe Barnes & Noble, and get some food things and things for around the house. My mom's birthday's next week, so I've already mailed like a gift from a store, but I want to get a birthday card and like a little, she and I both like Panera, so I'm going to send her a Panera gift card. She doesn't watch my vlogs, so she'll never see this. And also we're going to have like a little in the office shindig this week, so I'm bringing in all the paper goods for that, so I'm gonna go pick all of that up. And the kids supposedly are back to school tomorrow, so we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, we made it through our week of virtual learning. It's really not that bad. They get into routine. She does really, really well with the virtual learning. She keeps herself on routine. Sabella's a little bit more of a struggle, and they make it harder on them too because they make them like sign in on their regular bell schedule, which is like odd times. It's not like 8 o'clock on the dot. It's like, you know, random times that are like 07 and 24 and, you know, like weird things like that. So she's got to keep track of all that, and And then she wasn't feeling good in the middle of the week. She's better now, thankfully, knock on wood. I think she just had the same cold that a couple of her friends did that was like a non-COVID cold. So she's better now, thankfully. But she got a couple like absences. Like she was there for all the day, but then she like missed the sign-in time for like one class. So it's kind of weird because like she didn't have a full day absence. It's just like one period where she missed the like just being there for saying here. And so anyhow, it's a little bit more of a struggle for her, especially this year, because it's a little bit more difficult. But we made it through, and we'll see if we get back to a regular-ish routine next week. We'll see. I don't know. And yeah, so I'll take you along for errands and getting stuff done. I've just been doing laundry and all that kind of boring around the house stuff today. First stop is Trader Joe's, and they are busy today. So we are parked in the South 40. Natalie's got her cheese puffs back there. It's one of her Trader Joe's favorites. So I'll show a haul when we go home because it's busy and it's easier to do the haul when we go home anyways. But I got a couple dips because I like their dips here. We like the Snackers cheese, the individually wrapped cheese. I got that. Some more wine. I really like their wine, especially the white sparkling wine. It's really super duper good. And what else? Flowers. I usually always get myself flowers when I go to Trader Joe's. And oh, a bunch of red stuff for home, but then also for the work thing that's on Monday. And then I'm gonna get plates and napkins and bowls and all that kind of stuff because there's like someone's bringing a soup. So I'm gonna get disposable bowls and all of that to bring in from Target. So that's where we're heading next, is Target and Barnes & Noble. We popped into Barnes & Noble and Natalie found a book to read that she wanted to check out. She's reading the, the School of Good and Evil series right now too, which she really, really likes. But that caught her eye, so she wanted to read that as well. It sounds like kind of like a Freaky Friday thing where they change places only for the modern era. And then we are gonna run into Target and get some things. It's mainly like party goods. I gotta get party stuff, Target, and maybe a dinner and a bag, birthday card for my mom, and a gift card. And then after that, we are gonna head back to the house and we'll do like a little haul of everything that we got to kind of finish off the vlog for this week.
On the book look kind of cute.
Those are cute. We like cutesy stuff like that. All right, we're gonna go into Target now. We're headed back to the house and I will do a haul when we get there, but I'm pretty excited about these. We got conversation hearts. I'm like one of the few people in the world that actually really likes these. So I always get excited when I see them out every year. So we got a bag of those. We might find some place to decorate with them, but to be honest, we'll probably just eat them. Okay, so we'll go home and I'll try to do some sort of haul, but these are delicious. So here's what I got at Target. I got some eggs. We got some of these scones, blueberries, some cupcakes. I got all of the paper plates and all of that out in the car. Napkins, Nellie picked out those. We're gonna have these with dinner tonight. These are pretty good. I also got this Roscato. I've had that before and it's pretty good. Then at Trader Joe's, I got these three. There's a rosé and then these two white wines are pretty good. And then also these are flowers Nellie helped me pick out. And we also got French rolls. I'm gonna take those into work. And also these corn chip dippers are gonna go into work. Nellie picked these out for here at the house. She also picked out this to try. And I wanted to get some of this bread. It looked pretty good. Couple different dips. This stuff's amazing. And then we all really like this individually packed cheese. So that is everything we picked up. So I'm gonna wrap up the vlog for this week. So the next couple weeks I'll probably just do like weekend life vlogs. We are gonna start the redecorating and all that at the kids' rooms, which I have that coming up. Probably will start in February. At least one of them. If I don't get both of them done before I go to Disney, then I'll do the other one when I go back. And then Disney and then Universal and traveling, and we'll do the whole travel series of vlogs, packing and all of that. So it's right around the corner because February is next week. So it'll be here before we know it because I'm leaving at the beginning of March. I'm going for the opening of Flower and Garden Festival, which is March 2nd. So I'm leaving actually on the 1st. And I just posted on my Facebook as well, Scentsy. So if y'all know, I'm an independent Scentsy consultant too. Scentsy announced last year that they are becoming the official fragrance of Walt Disney World Resort. So we knew that, and that was announced. But the very first in-park experience will be at Epcot at the Flower and Garden Festivals. That'll be exciting because I'm looking forward to checking that out because it's kind of like my 3 worlds collide. I don't even know how many ever worlds collide. It's interesting when that happens. So I'll be sharing that in the vlogs as well, but primarily be sharing the new treats for Flower and Garden Festival, new merchandise. I'm trying a couple new restaurants that just opened. Steakhouse 71, I have reservations there. The La Crêpière, however you say that, in France. I'll try that. Of course, tons of kiosk at Epcot. And I think I have reservations at the Canadian restaurant, Le Cellier, I don't know how to say it. Someone tell me in the comments. But I got that one because my husband doesn't eat beef. He doesn't eat steak. He doesn't, so like for us to eat at a steakhouse, even just to review it, doesn't work quite as well whenever I have everyone with me. So this is a really good opportunity for me to go to those ones where it may not work when I have everyone with me, but I can do like Steakhouse 71 on this trip and the nice restaurant that's in Canada in Epcot. I'll figure out how to say that before I go. And I know how it's spelled. I just have never heard it said. So there's that. This is what happens when you read a lot, but you don't talk about it. So yeah, there's lots of new things. I haven't rode Remy's yet, so that'll be new for me. And we're thinking, because we're going to be at Universal, and the package that we got has 4 park day tickets. It's included in the package. So it's basically like 4 park days for free when we go 2 weeks after. So I'm going to be there the first week on my own for Flower and Garden. And then 2 weeks later, we're going to be there for spring break. And so the package that we got, it has like all the tickets we need, but we're actually thinking, because I'm not really sure that 4 days, sorry Universal fans, I'm not really sure that there's 4 days worth of stuff to do. But they were like essentially free because it was just included in the package. So we're thinking that we might just kind of sneak off one day and go to Disney. And the kids have both said they've agreed we'll either do Hollywood Studios or Epcot as their choice if we go over to Disney one day. Probably Hollywood Studios, but it would probably end up being Hollywood Studios or Epcot. So Hollywood Studios because of the Star Wars stuff, and then Epcot because it's got new stuff that they haven't done yet, like Remy's. They haven't done Space 220 yet because I did that when I, was on my own. But we will have like a full Disney trip because we're going to be doing a land and sea in October. So I'm not like super concerned about them seeing a lot of the 50th stuff. I mean, if we get down there and it really seems like we can do or want to do a full Disney day, we'll just go ahead and add it on. Because we have 4 days at Universal, but I just feel like, once we're pretty much there for the Harry Potter stuff. So once we see all the Harry Potter stuff, I don't really know. But we do have 2 breakfast plans, one at the Leaky Cauldron, one at the 3 Broomsticks. So that'll be exciting. But anyhow, so we'll see. We're going to kind of wing it for spring break because it's something a little bit different than we normally do. So that trip may seem a lot different than what we normally do because we're kind of winging it a little bit. I've got my kind of keystone things that we're doing, and then we're kind of playing some of the days by ear. So if we feel like popping over to Disney, we might do that, or just go over to Disney Springs one night. And then in the fall, when we go on the cruise, we'll go on the cruise first, which you have the preference. My preference would have been to go to Disney World and then on the cruise, but just the way that it lined up with the dates that we got the cruise and all that on the Disney Wish, we're going to go on the cruise first and then be at Disney World for a couple days, and then we'll come home. So for that one, I'm actually thinking Wilderness Lodge, maybe? Something different. So anyhow, I don't have that resort booked yet, but anyhow. I'm waiting until the fall deals come out. I like booking when they have the deals. So that is it for our week. We do have exciting things coming up. And we will just keep bringing you along with it. I think once we start working on some of the house projects around here, that'll be a little bit more interesting to talk about around the house. Because right now I feel like it's just COVID, working at home, working, not really doing anything exciting. But I hope you are having a great week. Thanks for watching, and